Rippity Doodah here for episode number 1 of Blasted to the Upper Deck. That's what we're going to go with the title for this new series. We're still waiting on one more card for our Yellow Monster. When that comes in, I will do an epilogue, show off the final set for that. But we have one more that's coming. It's been delayed in the mail. Should be on its way. Once it arrives, I'll close up that series. To do a nice conclusion for that. But in the meantime, we're blasted to the upper deck right now. I did just do a pack opening for my Instagram channel to announce this. So before we do an opening here, let's just quickly flip through those to what we found there. Mike Piazza was my top card, but we've got 500 home run Eddie Murray. That's a really cool one. I love those Angels uniforms. We got Carlos Delgado, all rookie Jason Kendall. Our all-star was Lance Johnson. Then we got, Worrell, Stalker, Brian Hunter, Jack McDowell, a couple of rookies, including Aaron Boone, Luis Gonzalez in that old Astros uniform, rookie debut Dan Nolte, and Dave Martinez here. So some good stuff in that pack that we did for the Instagram channel. But we got to get a couple of more of these opened here if we're going to do this right. Oh, look at that one. That already kind of popped open there. The box was sealed, so I can't imagine anybody's buying and resealing 1997 Upper Deck Collector's Choice. But let's get in and do a couple of these here in our first full episode. For those of you who missed our introduction, I am not sure if I'm going to try and go for the whole set of these. The idea is that we're going to have fun ripping a set from when Rippity was young Rippity, little Rippity maybe. And we are looking for some specific cards. Huge Kenny Lofton fan, so Kenny Lofton's in this base set. We got Deion Sanders. We got a few other things in there. But most importantly, we are looking for Chan Ho Park. And we are looking for Chan Ho Park because when we find Chan Ho Park, or I should say if we find Chan Ho Park's base card, it is going to trigger our next series. Now, I haven't received the stuff for that next series, so hopefully we find Chan Ho Park a little bit later. But when I do pull him, we will announce what that series is, regardless of if we have anything to show off for that series. Got these cards don't really brick, but they have been sticking together a little bit, so I am concerned about that. So far, so good. Oh, there's Brant Brown. There's some of these that I remember from when I was a kid. Oh, we got another rookie here. We got Heath Murray. I was taking a look through the rookies that are in Series 2, and there's nobody to the level of Vlad Guerrero. Ooh, I just saw that there's something in here that's really nice, though. But we got Aaron Boone, who for some reason I remember him being one of the bigger ones. Here's Ramon Martinez, Pedro's brother, although a little bit of from sticking together there, we got some dots. But this is what I saw: Ken Griffey Jr.'s hot list. We got a Griffey. This is one of the ones that we're looking for in this. So the hot list is just a base card in the middle there. But we already pulled one of those. We pulled Andrew Jones, I should say. We got Chris Holt, who's our rookie here. Pat Klein. And Bobby Jones, Jose Vizcaino. And I saw that it was an Expo. Who was the Expo's rookie? Mark Grudzalanek. Expo's All-Star is Mark Grudzalanek. Okay, pretty cool. Loving pulling that Griffey there. The more that I do this, the more I got myself thinking, here we go, pack number 2. The more I got myself thinking that maybe we will try and see how close we can get on this set. As I said in my introduction video for this, I really just don't want to get myself into the same spot that I was in with the Yellow Monster, where I wasn't really excited to be opening the packs in the end because I was only looking for a few cards. I was just ripping through really quickly and just getting myself kind of overrun with doubles and triples and quadruples and all that. And that's not what I want to do. I want to enjoy the cards. So we got Al Martin to start here. I do really like that we get an all-star in every pack in these. It's gonna be, we only have 36 packs, so obviously we're not getting all of them with it being a 45 card insert set, but you know, we'll have some fun there. Here we go. I think that this is our first duplicate that we have pulled, and if our first duplicate's gonna be Carlos Delgado, I'll take that. That is actually pretty cool. We got Randy Valverde there. Shane Mackey, here's a rookie here. Ryan Jones. I have no idea who Ryan Jones is, but right behind him is Chipper Jones. That's a pretty cool pull. Oh, and right next to Chipper is John Smoltz. Look at that. Jones and Smoltz back to back. Getting some stars here. Got Brian Johnson. Yeah, it had to go downhill eventually. And Pedro Estacio. Jeff Blauser, and our all-star is Mark McGuire. You know, I'm pretty outspoken of not being the biggest fan of Mark McGuire. This would have been, I think, maybe his last year with the Athletics. Oh, this is pretty cool. I haven't seen this. It shows their all-star game stats, then in each series up to the World Series, and then their most recent season before their final. Does it do that for all of them? Because there's a bunch of guys here. Oh, yeah, you see, it does it for Lance Johnson as well. Guy with one World Series game where all he did was he came in and stole a base, so, you know, pretty cool. I'd love to see Grudzielanek. Yeah, Grudzielanek's just one All-Star game, one at-bat, didn't do anything, never appearing in the playoffs in his 2-year career. So kind of funny to do that. You know, there's some guys, you know, like your McGuires, for example, who you'd love to see their World Series stats. And then you got some other guys who, you know, hadn't even been to the playoffs, so it's a little bit less of a little bit less to keep track of there. But anyway, we got 2 packs in here, and we've got our pack from the Instagram opening that I put in there. So got some pretty cool stuff in this pull or in this rip. But Smoltz, Chipper Jones, 2 Delgados, a Ken Griffey Jr., a Piazza. I really like that Eddie Murray card. I love those Angels uniforms. They should be forced to go back to those. There's our second Delgado again. Kendall, and of course our All-Star cards. Pretty happy with that one. So, I got in the background here, this is our new giant card binder, and it is, I went with red this time rather than, just so I had a choice between red, black, or another yellow one, and we'll keep the yellow monster in its own domain there, and we're going to be putting these ones into this giant red one here. The more that I'm starting to rip these and find all of these guys from my childhood here, there's a possibility that we're going to be buying more than one box of these, or having some fun with some of the blisters that were they came with a giant Ken Griffey Jr. card. I saw some of them on there, overpriced on eBay, but maybe I might want to rip 1 or 2 of those for this. But so far, we're working our way through the box here. Once again, name of the series is going to be Blasted to the Upper Deck. So this is going to go up on a Sunday, I believe, as episode number 1 after the introduction on Saturday. And then we're going to keep ripping. Hoping to keep it up that I'm ripping, that I'm able to put up a video a day. But I think I'm going to be a little bit slowed down, so I might not have that pace right away. But we'll try and work our way up to that. In the meantime, I hope that hope you're still along here with me, and that you can forgive my little brief hiatus and can wait a little bit longer to get that last episode of Hunting the Yellow Monster. But in the meantime, I appreciate you being here. Love your comments, love the likes, and it's really cool to see that people are following along. So hope you're having fun. I'm having fun, and I'll see you in the next one.